Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and I am super excited to be going over some more GFuel flavors with you guys. GFuel pumping out the cans like it is nobody's business. Nobody's business except Sheetz, because that's the only place you can find these drinks. Snow Cone, Tetris, Hype Sauce, Red Licorice, all 4 flavors currently only at Sheetz. And in talking to some of my subscribers, not even all the Sheetz carry all those flavors, which is why I don't actually have the Hype Sauce to go over with you today. The rest of them coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night and one on the weekends. And sometimes one during the middle of the week when there are so many energy drinks coming out. And a huge shout out to Bob, aka Chef Bob, for sending me these drinks. As mentioned, I don't actually have a Sheetz near me, but he has some near him and he offered to send these to me. So thank you very much to Chef Bob. Why is he called Chef Bob? Well, he does like to cook, but he also likes to do some baked goods. So definitely feel free to check out his Instagram page, because if you're lucky enough and you follow his stories, you might be able to get in on a great deal to purchase his delicious baked goods. And he makes them with protein and all sorts of other great stuff, and they taste great too. Be sure to check him out. That is his Instagram page. That is also his name, and that is also why I refer to him as Chef Bob, because I haven't attempted to say his name yet. Sorry, Bob. You like Chef Bob though, right? The way I pronounce stuff. I know I wouldn't get it right. So I've done tons of reviews on GFuel so far. If you want to know about the company and the ingredients and what these ingredients do in your body, you can check out my very first review where I go over those details. And therefore, in this video, I'm pretty much just gonna taste them out. And by pretty much, you know that I'll get to it eventually. But in general, if you don't feel like watching that other video because it's kind of long, these drinks have 300 milligrams of caffeine, but they also have some nootropic ingredients in there for focus, because these are primarily geared towards gamers. But that's how they originally started out. I'm fairly confident that everyone's going to be drinking these drinks soon enough because they're so good, and once they start getting in more stores, they're just going to blow up. And by blowing up, I really mean it. I mean, I actually looked up this information for you guys because I was curious about it, because I was like, wow, you know, GFuel's come out with a lot of flavors. And I said, I gotta know. And other people are gonna find this interesting too, I hope. The original 4-pack variety pack that GFuel came out with was in August of 2019. Therefore, in the 1 year and 9 months that they've had cans, they've released 19 different flavors. Now in comparison, Reign is a company that was started by Monster in order to compete with Bang. We know Bang has a lot of flavors, so we figured, well, Reign's gonna come out with a lot of flavors to compete with them. And Reign has come out with a lot of flavors as well, but Reign came out in March of 2019. So they've been out longer than GFuel cans, which has been 2 years and 2 months. And do you know how many drinks they have? They have 16 drinks, and that includes the Inferno line that they have. So yeah, GFuel absolutely killing it with their drinks. They cannot come out with enough cans fast enough, and people are just buying these things up because they really are that good. Well, let's taste them out. Just gonna grab them from my 0-pack fridge. If you guys like sugar-free energy drinks and wanna get 5 different sugar-free energy drinks delivered to your door every month, 0-pack is a monthly energy drink box program that does just that. And you can save 20% off your box program when you use coupon code Caffeine Man. I do a live stream unboxing every single month, and this program really is blowing up. It is growing each and every month. People are loving it. If you wanna know what's in the first 8 months, I did a video on that. You can find that in the description box down below, because each and every box has a couple of brand new energy drinks that had just come out, as well as some other really great pre-workout, nootropic, sugar-free energy drinks. First one up is gonna be the Snow Cone. GFuel must pay their graphic designers a lot of money because they really do have some great graphics on their cans. Curious what the snow cone's gonna taste like. Usually there's red snow cones or there's blue snow cones. So they could go cherry, they could go berry, or they could go for both. And actually, the picture shows red, white, and blue on there, because they always usually put a picture on there too. So could it be their red, white, and blue flavor? Several companies have done red, white, and blue. 3D has one, Bucked Up has one, C4 has one. Lots of companies have it. So it could be a red, white, and blue, although the white of a snow cone is just ice. So maybe it's actually an icy cherry blue, but there's only one way to find out. Quit talking, Caffeine Man, taste it out. My goodness, that Caffeine Man, he just talks and talks and talks sometimes. We just wanna know what it tastes like. Caffeine Man, videos are too long. Taste it out. 300 milligrams. Do I finish it? Do I not finish it? Don't want it to go to waste. All right, so you're getting a medium to high carbonation out of here, really closing out high. As for the sweetness, you are actually getting a high sweetness out of this drink. And for the flavor profile, you're getting a medium to high flavor profile. And as for the flavor, I actually really don't like it all that much. I am getting a bunch of artificial sweetener out of here. I am tasting a lot of sucralose, and maybe they were trying to go with like an ice flavor, and I can't really pick out much cherry or much berry. I can't pick out much of anything, except they should have named it rather than snow cone, named it sucralose cone, because I can't get much out of it besides that. I mean, I think they might have been going for maybe an ice frost kind of flavor, maybe similar to what they did with their blue ice, but then add some snow cone to it. I was expecting something really sweet, potentially even sickly sweet of like cherry or berry, and I'm not getting any of that. I am really just getting a bunch of sucralose. And yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it at all, which is a surprise because I've liked pretty much every single GFuel they've come out with. I've been able to do nothing but rave about GFuel. Even the PewDiePie, that was my lowest one on the Caffeine Man Rating chart, and that's because I don't like cranberries, even though it was lingonberry, but it was still a pretty good flavor. In general, most of the GFuels have rated in the mid-8s and higher, most of them higher, only a couple of them in that mid-8 range up until today with the snow cone. So, where's it gonna be going on the Caffeine Man Rating chart? My goodness, it's difficult because I know in my head that they usually rank mid-8s and up, and this one, you know, I'm actually, I don't want to, but I'm gonna go back in for another sip just to see, and then I'll try and jump cut it out. Yeah, I am not a fan of that, and I am gonna have to say, on the Caffeine Man Rating chart, I'm gonna give this a 6.4. I thought long and hard about it. Caffeine Man Rating chart, based on flavor alone, definitely not something I would buy, definitely not something I would drink if anyone even offered it to me. And unfortunately, the rest of that is gonna be going bye-bye. Next up is the Tetris Blast. And just look at that can. Just look at that. I mean, like I said, the graphic designers must have a ball, but look at all those colors on there. That is a bright, vibrant can. It's just a fun can to look at. How could you not pick this up and say, I want to taste fun in a can? Inspired by Tetris. I need some fun in a can after that snow cone. My goodness, what were they thinking with that? Better. I'm gonna save that. So for the carbonation, you're getting a medium to high carbonation. And for this one, I would say actually probably a little bit closer to medium. It's not as high as some of the other ones. It's tasting a little bit smoother to me. For the sweetness, you're actually getting a high sweetness out of here. For the flavor profile, I'm also gonna tell you, you're getting a high flavor profile out of here. And that flavor is, it's a very fruity flavor. And I can't really tell what fruit it is because there's a mix of stuff going on there. And it's kind of like a fruity candied kind of flavor. And the best way to describe it is, it's sort of like it's not gonna be a fruit punch, but it's gonna be a fruit medley. You're getting like a touch of cherry in there, you're getting a touch of berry, you're definitely getting some candy flavor in there too. But I'm not really tasting any citruses, I'm not tasting any limes, and I'm not tasting any lemons, I'm not tasting any oranges, but I am getting like lots of different berries, which is probably why I like it so much. I'm gonna go back in to see if I can pick out any other fruits. That's why I saved that last little bit. Yeah, no, you know, it's definitely hard to explain. I don't even think calling it a fruit medley is going to be that accurate because it's definitely not, like I said, fruit punch, but it's definitely a unique flavor, which is also what GFuel is known for. They like giving you a lot of unique flavors, unique names, similar to how Bang and Rain do their pre-workouts. They sometimes give you some interesting flavors like Rainbow Unicorn and Bankster Berry, Carnival Candy. And of course this is Tetris Blast, which is its own name because it's based on the game, but they're really not giving you any idea as to what the flavors are in there. They're not even putting any pictures of any fruits on there. So it really is its own unique flavor. If you're looking for a candied kind of flavor, you're getting kind of a sweet candy flavor out of there. And overall, you're also getting a little bit of GFuel flavor in there. If you've tried a lot of the different GFuels, they do have a little bit of their own flavor in there. And all I can say is if you see it in a store near you, definitely pick it up, definitely try it out for yourself because there's a decent chance you might like it. If you're more towards the fruity, candy, sweet drinks, if you like the citruses and sours, you're definitely not getting that out of here. So, Where's it going to be going on the Caffeine Man Rating chart? I would really like to get one flavor that I could pick out from there, something that really stood out to me. But the fact that I'm getting a bunch of different flavors, making it a completely unique flavor of its own, you really have to like that unique flavor, and I thought it was a pretty good flavor, so I'm actually going to give it an 8.8. And 8.8 is something that I would definitely try again, and it's pretty typical of what GFuel is known for doing. Thank you again to Chef Bob for picking these up for me. I really do appreciate it. I'm sure a lot of other people do too, because I do get a lot of requests for GFuel. So thank you very much, and be sure to check out Chef Bob's Instagram page. And hopefully GFuel will actually start selling these on their website so that they're not just in sheets. And by those, I'm hoping that it's just the Tetris that they put on the website, because that snow cone, I can't talk about that enough. Stay away from the snow cone. But thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night.